When Jace Review's video on Sonic P-06 came up in my recommended videos on YouTube, I must admit, as God's weakest Sonic hater, curiosity got the best of me. After reluctantly watching the entire 40-something minute long video and one Google search and download later, Sonic P-06 was downloaded on my computer and I was playing it. My first impressions, realistically, were, as someone who has played some of the original Sonic story in Sonic 06 before putting it down because it's awful, my thoughts were, wow, this controls better, it feels smoother, and it's just generally more enjoyable than the original. I mean, you look at it, the lighting is better, the models are rendered in higher quality, the characters control smoother, the loading screens are drastically shorter.
Now loading. This is an integral part of the experience. Alright. And any moment we'll be enjoying the best game ever made.
And it's just overall a cleaner experience compared to Sonic 06. If you're wanting to play through the levels of Sonic 06 and you want to do it in the best way possible, it's through P-06, at least for the time being. And I mean, that's still the base thoughts on the game. The real improvements really come with like Silver's campaign. Most of it can really be boiled down to this thing that was either completely fucked up and useless or just not in the original game at all is useful or is in the game now. And I think that's a good starting point for P-06. That's really the crux of the issues with what the original 06 was. At the time of writing this, you can't really play the full game experience, so there's no hub world, there's no in-between cutscenes, but you can play each individual mission, you know, in the similar style to the adventure games. That being said, this isn't an issue. It's just me letting you know where the game stands, so, like, if you want to wait a little bit longer, because they are still working on P-06, and get the full game experience, I'm sure that's coming down the line. But it is just a passion project made by one guy in Unity Engine, and trying to redeem the sins of the past that the Sonic team committed. It really reminds me of, like, Sonic Mania in a lot of ways, because somehow, once again, Sonic fans deliver a gameplay experience that Sega hasn't managed to make in decades. I can't say genuinely that I love P-06, because there were some moments that made me stop going, this is so much better than the original Sonic 06, and made me say, oh, there's the Sonic game that I played when I was a kid on my Xbox. Because, like, let's face it, you make anything go fast enough and there's gonna be a ceiling to how well you can control it. And I just don't know if 3D Sonic will ever understand that, even in fan-made games. But to come back around, for the most part, what you get with P-06 is a project made by a fan who understood the issues with Sonic 06 and made genuine, realistic changes to enhance the game in more than just one shallow way. It shows that 3D Sonic games might have a future, just maybe not with the current Sonic team. And that kind of wraps up my thoughts on it. I know I give, like, really shallow thoughts on things, but I try to make videos that are just like, yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. You guys should go check it out for yourself and form an opinion, because that's kind of how I function. So, I hope you guys liked the video. I just wanted to put some simple thoughts onto a page about the game. I'm thinking about streaming the game a little bit over on my Twitch channel at some point, so if you want to do that, follow me at twitch.tv/koijesus. But yeah, if you're skeptical about P-06 still, then go watch Jay Reviews' video on the game for some more in-depth, like, technical information. He talks more about, like, the core functionality of the game and how it really changes. My videos are just me telling you that you should check something out for yourself, because I thought it was worth talking about. So yeah, the game's free. Go download it, go find it, enjoy it. Sonic fucking sucks. Goodbye! Goodbye!